has been threatening us all day long. Earlier this morning, it said that it was supposed to rain today. It is showing rain for the next about 5 of 7 days. So we'll probably get soaked sometime this week. But we've done pretty well with that. Only 1 day of actual rain on us so far, which was the 2nd day. So we'll take it.
This is what you get when you do laundry and you don't wash all the soap out of your socks very well. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous though.
What?
Mousetrap.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's Mousetrap and there's the cat. Whee. I don't know the proper way to order this, but Montana and I have had so much problem ordering hot chocolate before that I said it step by step. I said leche caliente, well, dos caliente con chocolate. So hot milk with chocolate. And hey, we got it. Better go to bed, Cinderella. What? We better go home, Cinderella. Out into the cold we go. At least it's not raining. Is that snow on the mountain? It is. Y'all, it is cold, like cold, like trying to be winter cold. In fact, this morning I saw some snow on the mountains and I was like, oh no. And then I realized, you know what? I'm not trying to finish a thru-hike up in those mountains. It's kind of nice to, you know, be able to not freak out and not rush at the end and just, you know, enjoy the mountains with snow from down here. The clouds look bad, don't they? So it wasn't supposed to rain today, but the weatherman lied.
I mean, there's one right there, and then like a couple right there.
I don't know that is bed bugs for real though. Like, it doesn't look like the Google image what a bug bite looks like, but the fact that they're all...
old dude just said
3 in a row.
3 in a row, but that's like 20 in a row, so you know, I don't know.
I think that there was probably a mosquito flying around the room last night. That's what we're going to hope it was, because I woke up and I had a bite on my hand, and then actually on my other hand also, well, a few bites, and that was it. But I woke up itching, and I shined my light all around, looking on the sheets and stuff, and the beds that we stayed on last night were wrapped in like a liner. I guess the pillows could have bed bugs, but they even gave us those little disposable sheets and pillowcases there. I did hear something buzzing in the night. It could have been a fly, could have been a mosquito. But that's one of the scariest things, is to wake up scratching because of everything that we hear. And we've run into several people on the Camino so far who have experienced bed bugs. But anyway, I think it's a false alarm, but it was still a little concerning. And that town over there has warmth and beds and food. This is a good weather only albergue.
cry, Cinderella.
I hate you.
It'll be okay.
Get out.
Someday your Prince Charming will come and you won't have to scrub our clothes anymore, Cinderella.
Look how pretty that is. It looks fake, Montana. Wow. It looks like cotton candy in the sky. You see it? It's pretty though. Looks like a Christmas tree farm. Not in the plains anymore, y'all. Oh, it's so pretty. We are approaching La Cruz de Ferro, and this is where people leave a stone by the cross, usually one that they've carried from home or from the beginning of their journey. This is like a main tradition apparently on the Camino Francis.
Yeah. And for me, for my wife.
Aww. How are the knees?
They are so good.
Are you telling a story?
No.
Okay. Do you need to put your braces on?
No.
Okay.
Do you need to take your braces off?
In about 2 years. The mountains are disappearing. How do you say hot chocolate? We still haven't.
Chocolate caliente.
Okay. And they're gonna heat up a candy bar for you.
What?
3 miles to go. Gonna be saving snails the whole way.
I know.
Whoa, look out! This is a nice room.
Like, ew.
No.
But like these I haven't scratched much. But like
Oh
those.
my god, yes, that's... I mean, these definitely are not mosquitoes now. We should probably make a note. You got hook. Whoop. My booty. Look light. Scald down on the inside and in that back pouch there, everywhere in all the pockets. And then once you've scalded everything, then lay it down.
Down on the
Yeah, so the straps and the hip belt are submerged.
Help me! I'm a dying bedbug!
Someone tells me this is not hot enough.
Maybe we need a lighter and some gasoline. Oh my gosh, y'all. We were joking around, like, looking at the water surface to see if we found anything.
joking.
Look. I think it's a bed bug. Oh. Sorry, you're loud. I think it's a bed bug. Oh, killing him. Okay, I would let your pack soak longer. As the day went on yesterday, more and more bats started developing on Montana, including 3 little bats on our forehead, and bed bugs are kind of well known for that, the 3 little bats in a row. So we figured that that's probably what it was. And as more and more bats developed on her elbows and shoulder, we realized that she probably had bed bugs. We knew that we'd need a hotel with a private room and bathroom and a 24-hour desk because we knew it'd be dark by the time we got there and got checked in. And I didn't want to take bed bugs into an albergue situation. So we got some stuff to wear right before the store closed, not try anything on, of course. Went over to our hotel, checked in, and thankfully the water there was extremely hot. We took all of our contaminated clothes and put them in plastic bags. We took everything that we possibly could that they would hide in, put it in the tub and scorched it with that water. Then we bathed, put on our new clothes, and in the morning we went to a laundromat and washed everything on high heat and dried it on high heat. Now, the tricky part was our down jackets and our sleeping bags, because at the laundromats here, all of the washers that I've seen have automatic soap dispensed, and you can't choose the option of no soap, or at least at this one you couldn't. So we knew that we would have to rinse all of the down stuff by hand. So this is where I'm gonna say, if you do any Camino, I would recommend not having down, because it can be a pain to wash because you're supposed to wash it with a special down detergent, as more harsh regular detergents can ruin the down. So we were able to dry everything that was down at a high enough heat, and I just took a lot of extra care to make sure that nothing was melting or getting ruined as far as the down stuff goes. It seems like this did the trick. We hope we don't have any new bites on either of us, and I'm gonna email both of the places that I think that we could have potentially gotten them from and let them know. That way they can check everything out and make sure. Just because a place has bed bugs does not mean that it's not clean, or that that they're always gonna have bed bugs or anything like that. It's just, I mean, there are so many people passing through so many different places that it just happens. And I'd hoped that it wouldn't, and we made it almost all the way without it, but just part of the adventure, I guess. But the coolest thing I got to see passing through is they have a Knights Templar castle there. I've never seen a castle before. I thought that was really neat, and I wish that we could have had a little bit more time to check it out. But the show must go on. What in tarnation? That baby's too little for you. Quit. Quit. No, now. Oh.
That thing sounds like it's dying.
Are you killing it? It's as big as you are. Oh, you killed it. This is what happens when all the albergues in the town you plan to stop in are completo. You end up walking down the road at almost dark listening to Miranda Lambert for some rage and power to move forward. And we already called ahead, so thankfully the one in 2.5 miles or so has 2 beds, unless somebody else beats us there. And then we have to battle to the death of who will get the beds. Oh yeah, I got it.
night.
Gotta be something more. There is town. From dark this morning till dark tonight. We made it.
Hard one. I'm about to crawl.
So glad another town was full because we got a private room for €9 a piece. Two beds. I'm tired. Be quiet. We said, what's wrong with it? Did you check the beds?
No, not yet.
You should probably do that.
I know.
My rain gear had holes in it. I had stitched up my breeches and they were still kind of leaking, so I just tossed them. My rain jacket was leaking, but both of those have already been on, I believe, 1.5 thru-hikes. So I figured they lived their life out, and I got a poncho. Montana ended up sending her rain gear home and getting a poncho also. So now we're gonna both look like Little Red Riding Hood when it's raining for the next few days. Breaking out the four-wheel drive. Not gonna lie, this poncho is pretty awesome for this trip. It's got a zipper, so I can access everything easily. It's an extra large, so it goes over my pack and nearly down to my ankles. So it's gonna keep my leggings pretty dry. And on a normal backpacking trip where I'm carrying my shelter and all of that, I mean, unless I'm aiming to be hiking somewhere where it's gonna rain every day, I don't know that the weight would be worth it when I could have more lightweight stuff. But this is pretty great, and the cheap umbrella I bought also. Like a little girl running. I've always said that cold rain is pretty much my kryptonite, but I've also always loved seeing greenery during the rain or right after it rains because it just looks so much more vibrant and alive. And I don't know, it's a good reminder that without rain, none of this would be alive. If you're gonna be outside, sometimes you just gonna have to walk in the rain.
Hello, puppy.
Hey, bud. I got a little hitch in your giddy up.
Yeah, he does.
So he's probably an old man.
I think you're from the south.
Yeah. Where are y'all from? Galicia! Another province. I think getting out here and walking in the rain for several miles just really helps you appreciate all of those modern comforts, and out here on the Camino you actually get them.
Yeah, and my philosophy in life is that you must have more than one husband.
More than one.
Yeah.
That was the.
What does your husband think about your philosophy?
Just wait a minute.
I don't want
Jessica,
one.
are you?
I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I would not say that.
This is what mile 400 looks like. Soggy. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but it is misting right now. And right in the middle of town. Mile 400 looks like breakfast.